Hi guys, so it's lunchtime here at work and I wanted to take you to Metro, which is a food store near me, and I wanted to show you all the beautiful decorations for Valentine's Day. It's dressed up so beautifully. I wanted to share it with you and come along and have a look. Oh my god, it's freezing. What the hell? When is this winter gonna end? Look how pretty the grocery store looks with all the balloons. That looks so nice with all the flowers. Look at all the flowers here. Let's get some blackberries. They're $1.99 a little box. Let's see what they have here. Look at all the beautiful colors of roses. Look at those yellow ones and the tulips. Everything looks so fresh. But oh my god, expensive. Especially coming from Trader Joe's and their prices. Oh, they have strawberry with dipping and then apples dipped in chocolate. There's some more roses there. Beautiful colors. What's here? Oh, a single rose. That's a nice idea. And then the Ferrero Rocher, $44. That's nice. $54 for an orchid, and then it's all dressed up. And of course they have the Bachi chocolates. That's so pretty. And then all the balloons. Is that not spectacular? So pretty. I love it. So much color and happiness. And then when you walk in, look at all the balloons. So festive. The pretty cupcakes and cookies that they have here. Whoever the manager is here, they take Valentine's very seriously, that's for sure. And I love that. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but this rosé sauce from Stefano, it is so good with gnocchis or to put on top of cabbage rolls. Just try it and let me know in the comments. No regrets. It's $8.29 here. At other stores, I see it for $7.99. So I don't know what the price is near you, but definitely worth a try. Okay, main reason I came to show you Valentine's. So look at their flower section. Look how beautiful. Oh, there's a whole section here too, and lots of beautiful chocolates. Oh, look at these little containers of orchids. Look how pretty. $29, $34. Look how nice this one is wrapped up. And then they have like a flower arrangement here, $29. Love these ones, especially the yellow one. That's hard to find. They're $59. Oh, look at this is my vibes. Look how pretty that one is. Oh my gosh, I don't know where to look first. Look how pretty. Like I said, whoever is the store manager does a good job and allows this, or has somebody, or the buyers, whoever does this, they do such a good job. Look at these packaged little arrangements, and then the boxes. Here's some more. Like the store is stacked so well. Look at that. The choices are endless. It's such a good selection of fillers too, like Trader Joe's. This store is definitely number one on my list. Not even Fortino's or Longo's can compare. So we're at Metro. I don't know if I mentioned it. And the fridge is really stacked well and pretty, ready to go. So roses everywhere, balloons, little bears attached into the arrangements. Here's a bouquet of tulips. And then they have like little balloons that you can add. Just gorgeous. Oh, look at this color of these roses. Very pretty. And then they have the pink ones there. These are so pretty. Look at these colors on this. So springy. And balloons galore. Look at these yellow roses. Are they not beautiful? All the cash registered are covered in balloons. So pretty. these baskets with the little bears. That's cute. Yeah. Look at those balloons that are shaped in a bear. Aren't they cute? Oh my God. So sweet. So I just got back to work. Was that store not the prettiest Valentine's decorative food store ever? I go there every year since I found out they do it. It's up the street from my work, so I can keep an eye on when the decorations are going on. But it's such a pretty store filled with beautiful colors of flowers. And yeah, I wanted to share it with you. I shared it last year. This year looks very different. So yeah, just wanted to share it with you. Anyway, guys, enjoy your day. Back to work. So the lady at the store told me that these weeping pussy willows have an enchanted legend that if you make a wish to this tree, it will come true. So I ended up buying it. Apparently it's a legend. Isn't she pretty? Beautiful pussy willows. So apparently you have to ask the tree for permission first. Look how beautiful she is. Not everybody could appreciate this. I can. Hubby was like, what the hell is this? We're not going to talk that way in front of her. Let's name her Venus. I don't know why. That's the name that came straight into my head when I said, let's name her. So what you're supposed to do is approach the plant and ask for permission. You explain your heart desires and what your wish is. So let's do that together. You could do it virtually, and I will do it in person. So let's take a moment and make a wish. Actually, I just did it wrong. So I didn't approach the plant. I was just, boom, here I am. So let me start from the beginning. Hello, my beautiful plant. You're so pretty. I wanted to ask you for permission to make a wish. And hopefully this legend is true. I have nothing to lose except to have you in my life. And soon you'll be blooming beautiful pussy willows. Look how many you have. And these are already done here. And Easter, it's on its way, and I'm going to take care of you. And every time I pass by you, I will feel happy. So I'm asking you for permission to make a wish. And as the legend says, that it will come true. So let me make a wish. Thank you. So now what you're supposed to do is select a pliable branch and tie a loose knot while you're whispering your wish. So I'm going to put the camera down. I'm going to do that and really concentrate and be in the moment, and I'll be right back. I was touching all these branches and they're kind of stiff, and if I moved it, I don't want to crack it. So Venus took me right to the side, and this little one here went right into a knot. There's my beautiful knot with my wish, and I pray that the legend is true. And so now what you're supposed to do is leave it until your wish comes true. So when your wish comes true, return to the tree and untie the knot, and remember to thank the willow for your wish. I think that's so beautiful. When she told me, I like this lady who runs the flower shop. When she told me, like, I almost got teary, because it's like she almost knew that I needed this right now in my life. Not that I'm complaining, but every girl wants a wish and wants it to come true. I wanted a puppy and I got a puppy. That was a wish come true. Right, Rocco? That was a wish come true. You came true. So I just thought I'd share that with you. So if you have a nursery near you, have a look if they have a weeping willow. And if you forget what I've said, Google it and it'll help you. And I hope your dream comes true, whatever you've wished for. The proper name of this tree is the Tree of Enchantment. Handcrafted weeping pussy willow. I think she's beautiful. And if you love plants and you appreciate nature, then this is perfect. So yeah, let's find a spot for her. Okay, so my gut feeling told me this is where she belongs, Venus. She belongs here with the beautiful sun coming in. I will get some stuff to dress her up here, and this will be her spot for her forever. How long? And maybe we'll put some Easter eggs here at Easter, but this is the new spot for my beautiful weeping pussy willow. Thank you. So it's the next day. At least the sun is shining, but it is freezing. This wind is just skin piercing. So I thought, why don't we just head over to the thrift store and see what they have. Come along. It's not working. I don't know. Well, that was a complete waste of time. Nothing there, and packed with kids. I forgot it's a day off for schools, so I got to keep an eye on these things on the calendar. When it's a day off from school, everybody's off and everybody's in there, and it's a long weekend here as well. Should have known that. So let's go home, and I have a project that I've been talking about, and I think it's time to do that. So let's go home. Yes, so it's not always a successful visit, thrifting. So when you see some of my videos and you're like, oh my God, she gets so lucky. She finds all the stuff. Not always. And not always is one visit to a thrift store in my video. It could be like 3, 4, and I edit them together because, you know, things come and go. Sometimes you get lucky, sometimes you don't. So I just wanted you guys to know that, because a lot of you, even like my friends, you always find the nicest stuff. You got to go all the time. You got to have patience. You can't be hungry. You can't be in a hurry. You just pop in, pop out. And when there's too many people, I can't do that. So I'm out. Okay, so we're back from Value Village. That was just walked in, walked out. It's not the day for it. So I thought, what else can I get up to? I had my lunch now, so I'm feeling better. I'm still like in a funk from being back in this cold, but I thought it's time to decorate this fireplace with the blue and white plates. So I've seen ways to do it with nails, with this, that, or other. But I had an idea to put, instead of making holes in the stone and then having to commit to that, which I don't like, I thought of using Gorilla Tape. Like, why not? Why can't I? It says it holds everything. So why don't I just use it, see if it works, and that way there's no holes. And if I change my mind about the design, I don't have holes later. Because you know how I feel about holes. I don't have handyman at home that can patch things up, repaint. It's all me. So that's what I'm going to try. And if in the middle of the night a plate falls, that will be on me. And at least I've tried. Let's get to it. Rocco wanted to say hi. He's going to be supervising this whole project. He's right beside me. Do you want to say hi to everybody? Yeah, kisses. Good job. And yeah, You're the project manager, right? You're the project manager, Rocco. First thing is we need to lay out the plates that we think we're gonna use. Okay, so these are my choices. I didn't realize that I had a nice collection of blue and whites. I was kind of going back and forth from the thrift store to Facebook Marketplace, but I actually have a nice selection. Love this one. So this is going to be the focal point. I have this square one, but it's very heavy. It's extremely heavy. Like, I don't know if that will hold, but I like the shape. I have this round one, another round one, this oval one, and then this tulipy kind trimmed one. I don't think I want to do any white plates. I was thinking to mix it with a white plate, but I think I will stick with the blue and whites. There's some little ones here too. Those are pretty. Maybe not this one, but this one for sure. So now the best thing to do is take some paper, cut the shapes out, and then play around with it, only because it's not like I can, lay them out and see how it looks on there. So it would have to be paper, tape, and that's the best way to do it, I think. I was kind of thinking maybe I should keep this with it. I didn't think of that. My first decision was take this down and then work with the plates here. Okay, let's see how this looks. I also found this one that I thought, remember, I got it from Facebook Marketplace, and on picture it appeared like a huge platter like this size. I come there and it's tiny mini thing. So I thought of that as well. So we have a few choices, and they're good ones. I just remembered I also have two of these. These are probably one of my favorites. I think it's the scallop edges, and it's just so pretty. Yeah, I love this one a lot too. Okay, clean slate. Oh, it looks so bare. It looks weird. It almost looks like there's more room here. But anyway, so let's see how we're gonna tackle this. Do I keep the round, beautiful wood sunshine, or do I just keep the plates? So let me decide. Okay, so I tried it a few ways off camera, and this fireplace is massive. I don't know if the camera really picks up how wide it is. And I feel that to get that effect of what I want, this main plate had to be big. And it's not. In my head, to make it look good, I would have to use a lot of plates to fill this in. Whereas what I want to try is leave this as the focal point still, and then enhance it and add color by using the plates. So that way I have to use fewer plates. And I think like the brown really goes nicely with that, because it's kind of like beachy in a way, that kind of look. What do you guys think? So yeah, I think I don't want to use too many plates. I don't want it to be very busy. I just want to enhance this fireplace. And it's not like my favorite looking fireplace. I do really like the traditional with the white framing, or a stone that looks like stone, like round rocks. This is definitely not my favorite, but I love having a fireplace. At the other house, we didn't. We had gas and I hated it. The house before, we had a real fireplace, but it had the white Victorian mantle, and then it had the tiles around it. So yeah, I think it's too massive, too many plates, and too busy. And then like the pictures are too much, right? It's gonna be too many plates here, plates there, like pictures here. Yeah, okay, let me stick with this, what I'm thinking. Okay, so maybe I'm crazy, but it's Gorilla Glue, Gorilla Tape. Everything should stick to it. It's not moving already. So let's give it a try. Okay, so that was a fail. Maybe you saw it coming watching this and you're like, girl, that's not gonna work. Yeah, that was a fail. The tape is sticking to the stone, but it's not holding. And maybe because it is beveled, like it's not flat, maybe. Yeah, so back to square one on how to do this. So I'm just checking online what my options are without having to drill into that stone. So I'm thinking of these Command black picture hanging strips. They're up to 20 pounds. These plates aren't 20 pounds each. So they may work. The problem is will this adhesive stick to the stone because the tape didn't? I don't know. Should I read the reviews? Let's read the reviews. Okay, so I'm reading the reviews. Heavy duty strips works wonders. Hanging up the impossible. It doesn't say what they were hanging up. Works great. Okay, so I got some Gorilla mounting tape, heavy duty. And let's see if this does the job. Okay, so I've stuck 2 pieces. I just want to try a little bit. And then you're supposed to peel this, and that's what will stick to, see it? And that's what will stick to whatever surface. So they assured me in the store that it would work, but they were wrong. It does not. I think anything like this, you got to glue it permanently. There's like adhesives, like something you would do for tiles, and that's just gonna make a mess. I might as well just put a nail in, and we don't want to do that. So this project is gonna have to wait until maybe I will get the mounts on the back. You know, these metal ones, these mounts. And then maybe there is like a hole here from something, but it's not a nail. Maybe I can put like this one here. So I'll have the big one here. So yeah, I think that's the look I'm going for. Oval up there. Then I would do this one here because it already has a hole. And then I think what I would do is do like something like that here. So here and here, and then possibly be able to fit like, right? Wouldn't that look good? So yeah, I'm gonna have to buy the mounts and then maybe use like the finest of nails. And will it stick? I think the only way I can get away with it is putting it in here. And worst scenario, I can patch it. I wish that those shelves were closer or there was more of them. Then it would be easy. You just place them on the shelf. But yeah. Unfortunately, I won't be able to show you the finished product today, but when I ordered, like in my head, I was just gonna use double-sided adhesive. It was gonna work. Little did I know that that's out of the question. this stone is too rough. Nothing will stick to it. So, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea what the look I'm going for. And I'm definitely gonna keep the round wooden stick wreath. I really love this look. And I like the selection of plates that I chose. I think it's beautiful. So pretty. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Maggie. I hope you subscribe so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm just a girl trying to learn to do things on my own. And like you saw, in my head, it all worked for this fireplace, but we'll get to it next time. No big deal. But yeah, I'll see you next time. Say, see you next time. Okay, wait. You have to say bye. Bye, everybody. Oh, see you next time.